How are we doing, guys? I thought I would do a bit more of a straightforward personal video than usual. I'm not very good at talking to cameras. I get very awkward, and you've probably seen from even my song videos, I don't like sort of looking down the lens or anything, but I figured this deserved a bit of discomfort on my part just to explain what's happening at the moment. I am immensely proud and grateful and in a state of disbelief to announce I've been awarded funding by Arts Council England to make a real start on recording my long talked about album Up a Tree. If you've been anywhere near me in the last 10 years, you'll have probably already become bored to death of me going on and on about this idea that didn't seem to amount to anything and just seemed like a lot of talk. It's been an obsession for a long time, and when I first said I was going to record an album Up a Tree, if I'd have known what that would require, I might have kept my stupid mouth shut. But the truth is, I have some songs that I'm really proud of that I think say a lot. They certainly represent exactly some of the experiences I've had doing this thing. And I think they talk about some big issues that a lot of people would deal with and relate to. The idea in itself of doing something completely unusual and unprecedented, I think, is good, because we can only learn from new things being tried, and those kind of lessons can help in all phases of life, not just recording albums up trees. So I'm really excited to figure this thing out and learn how it's done, and learn some skills and techniques that will help in all aspects of life. So the fact that I've been given this funding is great. It gives me an opportunity to get the equipment I need, gives me the opportunity to put in the time that I need to put in to make this happen, or at least get the ball rolling. It's not as if this is going to suddenly be a thing made, finished. It's just the time, instead of squeezing it in my lunch breaks or spare hours after work if I've finished early. As if you're a parent, if you're busy, you know there is really no spare time. So until now, I've had quite a frustrating time just thinking about it, talking about it, and not actually being able to do as much as I'd need to do to get the ball rolling properly. And personal injury, family tragedy, global pandemics, economic crisis, all these things that life throws at us have kind of derailed plans time and time again. So to now have devoted time to making this thing happen is just a dream come true. And I'm so grateful to Arts Council England. I will share links to their page. What they do is phenomenal. It's super important that the arts are supported, because I think they're a kind of reference point and almost an instruction manual to this whole experience we're in. We find ourselves here on this planet trying to get by, and I think the arts are what kind of explain what it's all about and what's worth valuing and what's worth fighting for. And in any form, art can help us understand the experience we're in, and it can help us express ourselves in this way. So I think it's so important, and they do incredible work, and I'm just stunned that my bizarre project actually got the go-ahead from them, but it gives me the validation I need to carry on, because that's one of the biggest struggles, is a sense of sort of ridicule and embarrassment, being a grown man, a parent, a professional tree surgeon whose priority is outside of the family and making a living, trying to record an album up a tree. It's pretty ridiculous. But the point is, it has value in that it's overcoming a really difficult challenge, and there will be a story told in the doing of this, and there will be some songs. Above all else, there'll be songs that I hope people enjoy and can relate to. I'm really, really excited about the songs. And I'll be just thrilled to start putting them down in the way I can hear them in my head. So yeah, I think the validation is the biggest thing. It's obviously the equipment. I've been able to buy equipment I've been desperate for, and won't be able to do this thing without it. To put the time in, to have the time available is, again, 100% just completely essential. But a huge factor in overcoming my own self-doubt is the fact that a group of professional people in the arts world have decided this is valid. And I know we shouldn't seek external validation, but I think you need it. If you've ever suffered from anxiety and self-doubt, you need some reassurance that the path you're on is right. So I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's followed this thing so far. I know it's been a lot of talk. I know it seemed like nothing but talk, but there's been a lot going on in the background. And I now feel ready to actually take this proper step, because it's not just going to be an album recorded arbitrarily. I could do that tomorrow, but it would be crap. I want this to be a good album. I want it to be a release-ready album. I know the songs are good. The people I've got around me are brilliant at what they do. They can help me make it sound good, and we'll all learn a lot in the process, and I'm going to share it as I go. So I hope you guys will stick around. But above all else, a huge thank you to the Arts Council England, because you've changed my world and you've made a dream come true. And I can't say it any clearer than that. I'm so grateful. And keep watching, because we're going to have a hell of a summer. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching.